Okay, so for the dessert today, we're gonna prepare a flan, which is a tart with a very nice milk based inside. So the first thing you need to prepare is pâte brisée, which is the dough. It's a very classic French one. So you use flour, 2 egg yolks, and butter, a bit of salt, and water. First thing, measure 250 grams of flour. Add 125 grams of very cold butter cut into small pieces. And add a pinch of salt. So use the leaf accessory of your KitchenAid and mix the flour, the butter, and the salt. Okay, so after 5 minutes, the butter is very well incorporated with the flour, so it's time to add the eggs and the water. So I have egg yolks actually from past experience, so I will use those for my recipe, so I need 2 of them. So I add 1 and another one here, very nice. Okay, so that's for the eggs. And then I'm adding 4 tablespoons of water. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then gently mix everything. And don't let it mix for too long. It's nice if it's not totally over mixed. Honestly, it's sufficient. Yeah, you see, it's very quick and it's sufficient. So I'm gonna put it in a plastic wrap and leave it in the fridge for the good amount of time. So ideally 1 day. If you don't have enough time, at least 2 hours. The reason why, it's because it's gonna be much easier to roll down and flatten. Okay, so I wrap it into a plastic wrap and I shape it already with a round shape. Just stick like this, so that it's gonna be easier after 2 hours to work on. So put it in the fridge and forget it for 2 hours minimum. Okay, so first step to prepare the cream. Alors, you need half a liter of whole milk. So half a liter is actually 500 grams. So it's easy. Okay. Oh, it's a bit too much. I need to remove a bit of it. Do this. It's not easy to cook. Okay, so it's gonna be fine. And then 325 grams of heavy whipped cream. So maybe I should go back to 0. Okay, so 325. Yeah. Okay. It's a bit too much. Let me remove a bit. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Okay, to this I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Okay, and we're gonna heat this mixture to a simmer. To prepare the cream, you need 85 grams of cornstarch. You need 2 full eggs and 2 egg yolks. 25 grams of butter and 210 grams of sugar. add the eggs in the bowl. Okay, and the sugar. Okay, and whisk until the mixture becomes white. Whisk until the mixture whitens. Then incorporate the cornstarch. Okay, take 1 cup of the 1 full cup. Go for it. Yes. Okay, add it. Okay, nice, and whisk. And I'll transfer this into the pan with the remaining milk and cream. And I'll put it back on the
stove
and whisk.
Whisk lightly.
Lightly, yeah, sounds good. So whisk lightly until the mixture thickens. Does it make sense? Yes, thicken. Okay. So transfer the mixture. Now it's as thickened. Okay. To the bowl and whisk it again to make sure it's super nice. So you can whisk it for at least 5 minutes. It will help the mixture to cool down before we add the butter. Add the butter to the bowl. Incorporate it. And done. So after 2 hours, the dough was cold enough so that I can roll it nicely to a thickness of 2 millimeters, more or less. And with a fork, I do a lot of little holes everywhere. And now I'm gonna transfer the dough in my tart mold and cook it for 20 minutes at 340 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 170 Celsius. Okay, now it's ready to go to the oven. As you can see, I have removed the excess of dough using scissors. I advise you to keep, a bit of the dough on the edge to prevent it while cooking to fall inside down. So this will help to keep it really sticky to the edge of the mold. Okay, so this is the final result. It has cooked for at least 1 hour and 15 minutes. I stopped when I saw this golden color on the top. It's just like by cooking very slowly and for a long time that it has created this very nice effect. So I'm gonna let it cool down in the fridge and it's gonna be delicious tomorrow.